Wholeness and Blissful Vibrations is that guy that's going to give gnosis to all nations. And today I just wanted to come on to YouTube and talk to the quantum tubers, the quantum tribe, and tell y'all a little thing about judgment, knowing, and truth. And all of these terms are indeed interconnected and are indeed all, some type of semblance of working together and working upon each other. All right, so let's start with knowing. Okay, so let's say it like this. A normal person out here would say, I know the sky is blue. But me, I would say that the sky isn't actually blue. It's actually the atmosphere refracting the lights off of your retinas and making it look like it's blue. But to other people, they would judge that and say, how can you say that? You don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And they would say that I'm trying to judge them. But if you look actually at the scientific evidence, and if you look at what happens when the sun goes down, it gets dark, gets black, then what is it then? Would that be that I misjudged? Would that be that I judged correctly? Would that be that was the truth? Or what? So, a lot of people say they know something and they don't actually know it. They just know what someone told them. And even if they don't, they think they know, they'll go ahead and start judging the person on what they think they know, what they've been told. You know what I'm saying? And so, I just wanted to talk about judgment because a person can look at you and hear something you say and instantly start judging you on it. Instantly start talking about you and then say they're not trying to judge you about it, but really they are. Like, if you know what judgment is, it's literally seeing somebody or hearing somebody say something and it goes against something that you've heard or something you said. So now you want to go in and correct their path and try to replace it with your path and your knowledge. And so that's the judgment. That's the judging. And if you look at the judges that we have on the stands right now, it's improperly, convicting people of something they never did because they don't have all the knowledge. They don't have all the intuition. They don't have all the spiritual gnosis to know exactly what went down at that particular moment when they say the crime was acted upon. Okay, so let's get on to truth. Truth is something that when you get to the universal truth, it's going to be so seamless with everything else, and people are going to try their damnedest to try to pull it apart because they think it's not true, but it's so seamless with everyone else's truth, it's crazy. Like, you see it and you're like, damn, that makes sense. Like, a normal person would say that, Jesus died for us, he resurrected, blah, say blah, all that jazz. And that's their truth, right? But what if I told you that Christ was actually, he was just a story. He was just a testimony of a lot of beings that came before that story and said, oh, I have a Christ consciousness, I have a consciousness that will allow me to traverse any world that I go to after this, any physicality that I go to after this, any body that I go to after this, any mindset that I go to after this, I receive after this, anywhere. I can go anywhere with this consciousness and still be okay, still be, progressive, still be living and not dying. That will sound like it's a lie. Someone would judge me upon that, but that's actually the truth. Christ was literally not just one man. There's no one man that you could say, oh, he's Christ. Oh, he's Christ. Oh, look, over there, he's Christ. No. How can there be one of anything and there's not even no one? Like, two is just two ones. 3 is just 3 ones. So what are you talking about? There can't be one of anything. Of nothing, bro. There's not even one nothing. So where are we going with this? Like, I get it though. I get it. People have been external for so long that even when they hear the Bible now, they instantly externalize it instead of internalizing the teachings, internalizing the alchemical processes. That's actually what the Bible is. So, me saying all this right now, this isn't a judgment or anything like that. This is literally the truth. This is me telling you what I know, and also through having universal truth, that's the only time you're able to judge, because judging isn't supposed to be like, oh, you're wrong, don't do that, blah, 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 because everyone's on their own path right now. Everyone's on their own understanding. Everyone has their own perception as of this point. So how could you ever go to somebody else's perception and say, oh, you're wrong? Oh, you're being led, you're being misled by demons. Oh, you're possessed. Oh, you know, that's a lie. Oh, you're an idiot. Oh. You know, any type of judgment, any type of negativity, when that's not even the truth. Like, even a person that's out here possessed by a demon, you think that's what they were doing? They knew they were going to do that. They knew that, you know what I'm saying, the path they were taking upon was going to lead them into possession by demon, or it's going to lead them into being a divisive being, being the divided one. You know, no. Did you think when you reincarnated, when you incarnated into this earth, that it was going to be so holistic and it could be so heavenly? No one knew. And that's the issue right now. You don't know universal truth, and you don't have proper judgment. So it's not a knock against anybody, of course. It's just simply saying that people should start listening more and having an open mind, but a closed spirit. So, you know what I'm saying? You literally will have you can hear anything, blah, blah, blah. You can hear anything somebody says, and your spirit won't take it into you. Your soul won't take it into it, but your mind will. Because in your mind, you can do a lot of things. You can do a lot of things. Like, I can sit here right now and have a whole, you know, nihilistic type fight with all the freaking agents on this realm, and you won't even see me move a muscle, because the mind is made to create simulations. So it doesn't matter what you take into your mind, as long as you don't take it as real, you know, you just take it as a simulation, which is supposed to be, you know, you're not gonna get fucked up by it. But as soon as you start taking that on as your truth, as soon as you start taking that on as your knowing, then you can get misled, you can do all that stuff. But basically, the simple fact is, if you don't have universal truth and you're still going off something that someone told you, you know what I'm saying, and it's not something you experienced, it's not something you went out into the world and you was able to see it in every single other person, boom, 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 he doing that, boom, 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 she doing that, boom, 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 he doing that, boom, 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 I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not truth. If you can't see it transforming and evolving in real time, that's someone else's perception that they try to place upon you, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just you made that choice to, instead of finding your own truth, which the Bible literally says, well, it doesn't say that, but it says through Jesus, through me, you know what I'm saying? Only through me and stuff like that. And it doesn't say only outside of me. It says through me, right? So that means you have to go into yourself, because who is Jesus right here in front of you? Is God right here in front of you? So what portal, you know, what entryway will you take to get to it? In yourself, right? It's not gonna be in the fucking your grandma or something. Like, cause that should be weird. You like every day you're going to her for your spiritual guidance. Every day you're going to her for your Jesus. Every day you're going to her for your God. Like, that's weird, right? Like, you are the portal. The spirit, the soul, the mind, all that has been placed upon us. All that has been given to us to literally do our own spiritual works. Like, we're supposed to be doing more than Jesus. We're not supposed to be out here pushing the Bible on other people. Like, that's not gonna get them closer to their destiny, closer to their dreams. That's gonna get them closer to something already written down. And I'm pretty sure everybody in the fucking world by now can quote a verse from the Bible, bro. Like, you're pushing other people's work and you're not even pushing your own. It's just weird, bro. It's just weird. Really. It's just weird. Like, me, per se, I used to do that. So there's nothing wrong with that, of course, like I said, but I look back at myself and I'm like, damn, I was a weird ass nigga. I was a weird ass boy. But people are still in that mindset and they're fully grown. And they're being weirder than I was at 12 years old or 15 years old, at 17 years old, and I'm 22 now. So I'm just like, is it really that hard for people to realize that God is not in the sky? Jesus is not in the fucking sky. He's right in you. He's right in your head. He's right in your soul. He's right in your spirit. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Well, I do understand, but I really don't understand how people can still keep doing it. And literally, it says you got to place it upon your heart and stuff like that. It doesn't say you got to read the Bible every day and tell people to go to church and tell people to do this and that. And you're not even supposed to be worried about other people until you get your foundation correct. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're still out here pushing other people's work and not pushing your own because you're supposed to be doing miracles and stuff like Jesus was, like the Christ was, like the story said, you know, like the testimony in the Bible said, you know what I'm saying? If you're not doing the alchemical work, if you don't even know what alchemy is, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you actually doing out here? What are you really doing? Because there's people out here in the trenches, man. There's people out here being homeless, being sad, being killed for their beliefs, for their truth. And you're just out here, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. But once again, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. But when will people see the light? Will you have to shoot them with the light? You have to come and drown them with the light? You have to come and slap them in the face with the light? Or are you gonna just walk up to the light that's always been within you? Like how it's so fucking easy to just walk through the door and get through the light, bro. Like, the only thing that makes it hard is the ego that you built years upon years upon years, saying that, oh no, it's over here instead of right here. So, judgment, you know what I'm saying? Judge yourself. Don't judge anybody outside of yourself until you know for sure you have universal truth. And even then, don't go out there judging people, because that's negative. You know what I'm saying? If I went out there telling people my truth all the time, I would hurt people's feelings and lose friends and lose family and get all type of destroyed. But that's not really the way, you know? Like, it's not the way. Like, I don't even think Jesus was called to be killed and stuff in the story, because, you know, he had to be reborn into another body, you know what I'm saying? Like, in his mortal coil, you know, he wasn't even perfected. So he had to literally die and come back again in his ethereal body. That's what happened in the story. It wasn't in the, oh, he died and came back and, you know what I'm saying, he was just another body. No, he was a different being. He was a totally different being. And he's seen then, he's like, yeah, can't do it here, man. I gotta go. I gotta go from this dimension right now. And he was still, I've read some stuff, and he was still on the earth. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't on earth you could see. He wasn't on earth they could see. You know what I'm saying? He was there. He could see them, but they couldn't see him. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always gonna be a separation. When you give that universal truth and they're not rocking with it, and they just judge instead negatively and not even truthfully and not even from their own knowing, their own experiences, but just from other people's knowing, then there's gonna be a separation then. And it's definitely gonna happen to me, but I'm not gonna let no one kill me for my truth. For real. Because there's no reason to kill somebody over their truth. That's why I wanted to talk about abortion too. Abortion is wrong, man. Abortion is not cool. Like, murder has never been justified. Even if someone's coming to kill you, you better knock them the fuck out and keep it moving. You don't gotta kill them, dude. The hell? Life is precious on all levels. Like, even in the afterlife, it's still called it's still called life. So life is precious, you know what I'm saying? So don't transform anybody or make somebody else transition before they're ready to, naturally. You know what I'm saying? Because you doing that is blood on your fingers, blood on your hands, man. So, let me backtrack. Yeah, like if anybody try to murder me, man, for my truth, I'll slap the fuck out them niggas, bro, and make them understand. Like, I ain't gonna force it down their throat, but I'm gonna make them understand that this ain't that. This ain't that no more. Like, that's how the nature works, bro. If it does something and it doesn't work and it's not true, then it'll change it up. Like, Jesus already came and died, you know what I'm saying? The story, the consciousness, it came and died because it wasn't the right consciousness. It had to keep on evolving until it got it right, you know what I'm saying? And then it came back. It came back. So it's not about to allow itself to get killed again because it got it right this time, you know what I'm saying? Like, it got it right. It got it right. What the fuck? I guess a lot of people that got it wrong, and it's still, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. Shit, there's nothing wrong with abortion either, because people back in the day was killing babies. And if you look at how physicality is actually made up, it's fucked up. It's weird. It's crazy. Like, it's coming better now because Christ conscious came back and shit. So it's slowly, gradually changing the world. But physicality is pretty much, it used to be trash, bro. It used to be trash as fuck. And there's even times where I still see the trash still lingering around. So I'm still like, I wouldn't even want to bring a baby into this hole, but people don't have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. So I don't know. But yeah, you need to know your truth and you need to judge yourself, and your truth needs to be universal. Shit, your truth needs to be multiversal too, because this ain't just no one universal. This ain't no one universe. It's only one of many. So when we leave here, there'll be another universe. Maybe it's some type of different change up on that. But it's still gonna be another world. It's still gonna be another universe. It's still gonna be another place, you know? You're gonna go somewhere else. Like, you're not just gonna stop here and go back to the abyss, back to the spirit realm. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that still need more to do. Shit, some people might even come back here. But yeah, like I said, guys, judge yourself, because there's no reason to be judging anyone else. Because I know I really haven't met anyone else kicking this knowledge like this. And I ain't gonna say I'm the only one, of course, because I know of other people, but I haven't met them personally. I don't talk to them. Well, there's one other guy, but even him is still programming and stuff on him. There's programming on me too, but I really don't know the difference. You know, I'm me, he's him, you're you. Me, this has been my journey since I was born, bro. I've been looking for truth. I've been doing all this stuff. I've been on YouTube because I was self-conscious and I had to become a human, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a process to be a human. Like, it's not just something easy. You can be like, oh, I'm a human now. No. You look at people nowadays, bro, they're fucking demons, bro. Demons. I barely see humans. I got some friends, but what I'm just trying to say, bro, all this stuff is a progression. So don't be judging externally, and don't be taking everything so externally. like, yeah, man, wholeness and bliss vibrations.